Welcome back, everybody. We are joined by two gentlemen who are part of a wonderful organization in our community, and that is called the Modern Man Family Project, which is a really incredible organization that has a great focus on primarily men and fathers in our community. We have Elijah Hunt joining me, who's right beside me, and we also have Rob Mazzelli as well. Thank you both for being here. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. I want to just kind of get into sort of the behind the scenes of this organization, first of all, before we get into a wonderful initiative you're doing for the holiday season. And I don't know if Rob, which one of you want to speak to this, but maybe we can just kind of chat about how this all came to be and why we're focusing primarily on men and fathers in our community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I can speak to this a little bit. Our executive director, Dante Tamata, he founded the nonprofit, and it was originally an idea that his father started, so it's a local idea. Mm-hmm. And we're just noticing a social disparity, so we want to bring a little bit of light to it and support men any way that we can.
That's great.
Yeah.
And just as far as what you do to support men in our community, is it just really offering a support system, offering, particular resources? Mm-hmm. Is there lots of programming? I mean, what exactly are we talking about?
Yeah, so we help fathers and men access different resources in the community. We are commonly working with MCFD, the Parents Legal Center, as well as the Family Tree. We run weekly support groups. We do life skills programs. So Fathers in Relationship Education is a program we're running right now with a group of fathers. So we help them with legal custody situations and just any sorts of supports that they need. We just try to help them the best that we can.
That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're looking at some pictures because I know you're out in the community as well, and mm-hmm. Getting the word out about the organization, but also just having those moments where, like this one right here, mm-hmm. I imagine was a pretty fun night or a pretty fun day, right?
Yeah, that was our single fathers bowling night. So we brought a bunch of fathers in, told them they can bring all their kids. We had pizza.
That's awesome.
The bowling alley in town was great. It was a really good event. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah. Rob, maybe you can speak to what you guys are doing for the holiday season. Sure. And I think it's a wonderful idea. When you reached out, I thought, this is a great idea to really provide fathers, single fathers in our community with just that little bit of extra holiday spirit or just that little bit of extra during the Christmas season, right?
Right. Well, I mean, there isn't always a lot of supports for fathers. He's a man of education, I'm a man of experience, so he tells people not to do what I've done, right, kind of thing. But I've been there myself,
It's a good balance.
It is, and it is a diverse group. Yeah. We have guys that are, professionals and students, all kinds of people. It's good because we go on each other's experiences and learn from it, support each other. It's quite good that way. Yeah. So we're doing the Christmas hampers. We're going to pick 3 fathers, single fathers, and we call it the basket program, but it's just a package of different things, different items that are donated. Some stuff's monetary. We'll do some shopping for them, get to know the kids, that kind of thing. So we still are taking nominations. And then once we figured out, we're hopefully going to choose by Friday, and then have the baskets out by next week.
That's great. So anyone out there who's watching can actually just reach out and nominate a father?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, do you need any donations in terms of supplies for these baskets, or are you doing the shopping?
Well, Dante is the one who's been out in the community taking care of most of that.
Okay.
I do believe we are waiting for a few more donations.
Sure.
But any donations always welcome, right? Like we can figure out a way to make it match with whatever families, single dads families that we have.
Yeah, that's such a great idea. Yeah. I love that. It's a great initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Elijah, as well, just kind of going back to what you said earlier, you said that in our society there's been a little bit of disparity in terms of the role maybe a father plays versus a mother, and we hear so much about moms and single moms, which is so critical, absolutely, and being that primary caregiver. But a lot of the time it is fathers that are doing that work, and they're playing that vital role in the development of a child, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, we do see a lot of support going towards women, and that's perfect and all, but the men also need support.
Yeah.
When you have one group of people dominating all sorts of different statistics, whether it's homelessness, drug afflicted, incarcerated, suicide, about 80% of suicides are men. So you kind of got to wonder when you have this word thrown around, like this patriarchy. It's this tyrannical thing. It's men oppressing women, and it's been that since all of history. And we really tend to view it more as men and women working together against the struggle of history. So we just want to appreciate men a little bit more, because if they are just the beneficiaries of history, then why are they dominating all these statistics? Why are they killing themselves? Why are they the majority of depressed? Like, we have all these questions, right? So
yeah, no, that's really interesting, and I like that you say working together, both men and women, and making it that equal sort of where we want that equality, right? We talk a lot about that as well. So wonderful, you guys. We really appreciate it. I think that your nonprofit organization is a great idea, and I hope that people watching out there, if anyone knows somebody who's struggling, or maybe even just a single dad in town that's trying to do the best he can, reach out to these guys. They can help you out as well, for sure. So Modern Man, a family project. The website is there. The email is right there as well. If you want to reach out to Elijah and Rob and Dante, of course, you can do that. They need donations for the hampers, for the baskets, and send in your nominees for all of the dads that could possibly win something a little extra this holiday season. Thanks, you guys. We really appreciate it. We're right back.
I don't know if I've been foolish. I don't think that I'm so blind. You keep shining like a beacon in the dark. Oh, you're just a little